I picked Primedia long ago. Everything else was just little decoys and diversions, so that keep people guessing. But I've always found Primedia as a broadcaster to always be about the science of radio. Not every broadcaster is about that. In fact, I think half the radio stations put people on air and hope for the best. But I'm looking forward mostly to being in an environment where it's about the business of radio. Yes, sometimes a bit too much, because sometimes all I want to do is go on air, talk about a shit, play some music, and life keeps going. But the fact that it's very researched means we're playing exactly what people want to hear. And I want to be in an environment that takes radio seriously as a business and as entertainment also.
How do you see it being different from your previous gigs and the way you're going to be approaching it?
I think it's different in that I am not a government employee. So, as much as working at the SABC, I never allowed to govern me, and I never allowed it to, muzzle me or be some sort of, in the background of my mind, a gatekeeper. It still does that, because you know who you work for. You know that you're still working for the public broadcaster. So I think having that monkey off my back will probably allow me to be freer in how I think and how I do things. And it's not necessarily a license to be reckless, but it's good to do things with the freedom of knowing that, one, management have my back, and two, they get me. And there's nothing like working where they get you. Life's too short to work where people don't get you. So, yeah.
Do you see your following you? Media.
I have enough of a following to comfortably say that from the first Primedia and 947 will have listeners they never had before. And that's from across, like black, white, Indian, colored. The people that have literally followed my career, from show to show, radio station to radio station, format to format. And I thank them all the time. I don't take them for granted. And I think, that's the importance of being in our industry, that you have an opportunity to build a following. You have an opportunity to endear yourself to people to such an extent that they trust you. When you say, this is where we're going now, they go with you, because they trust either the brand of radio you do, or they trust the quality of radio that you do, or they trust what you do and what you say. So I think it's important to try and build that wherever you go.